I'm Roger Farr, the organizer of the series. Spartacus Books will be co-sponsoring upcoming events. They'll be providing a book table with various radical texts and pamphlets related to work and the critique of work, refusal of work. The books were delayed for this reading, but they will be here at the next one, which is March 25th. That's Clint Burnham. And then upcoming readings are Peter Cully on April 29th, Mark Lear on May 27th, and Mike Barnholden on June 24th. Gerald Creede and Dorothy Trujillo-Lusk are reading today, and this is also a launch of Dorothy's new chapbook, Sleek Vinyl Drill, published by Thuya Books, and it's available at the back along with a reprint of Redactive that Tsunami has done recently. And the chapbook, how much is the Redactive? Redactive is $8 and Sleek Vinyl Drill is $5. So the idea with the series is to examine the status of work and the critique of work from a number of different positions and discourses. We're not looking for a consensus here, although each of the writers in the series has directly or indirectly treated the problem of work, its acquisition, its division, and its exclusions. A couple of weeks ago, I wrote a short curatorial statement about the series, which I'll read, but I think it's already in need of modification. Against work as such, the refusal of work as indicated, not the reformation of the word place, its abolition as realization and suppression in the refusal to write as such, a voice employed by the status quo, the language, if material, is organizational. Sabotage may writing's position in relations to production. If capital won't stay still, why should we? Self-management at the level of context, a re-syndicalized order of persons, exit, labor, syntax, force, assembly, lexicon, line, clog, stuck between 9 production to 5 consumption, the tyranny of prosody, the production of hegemony, the hegemonies of production, and what may be said. So in hindsight, I think this statement's probably a little too confident in its posturing of refusal. I'm thinking that the refusal of work needs to be looked at in the light of Althusser's ideas of interpolation, and that the response to "hey you" with "fuck you" might somehow reinscribe the power of the hailer or the law. Although I think it's badly needed, it may be both too late and too early to speak of a break with theories of work and/or language which operate within the Christian ethos of production as necessity, or the devil makes work for idle hands, or the fear of automation as manifest in the taboo against autoeroticism, or the triadic sins of idleness, intimacy, and insurrection. Today we can only hope for 800 square feet of live, work, die space, with high-speed internet hookup, which I am told will allow me to stay at home or is at work, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Of course, this stale fart of techno-utopia also has its history. To quote John E. Edgerton, president of the National Association of Manufacturers in 1926, "More work and better work is a more inspiring and worthier model than less work and more pay. It is better not to trifle with God's laws." So despite the favorable odds of God's laws and the promise of a small return on number 9, full employment, I'm still putting my money on number 2, full life. But enough about me. The first reader this afternoon is Gerald Creede. Yay. His writing has appeared in Rattle Moon, Writing, Motel, Barshite, Writing Class, and W. Books include Verbose, Like Flies, and Ambit, and an interview with Aaron Vitiver and Karen Moe appears in the recent issue of EndNote, which I think is here. So, Jerry, please.